it's what is it? Today's Wednesday. After 3 days of much needed rain, it's cleared up and it's still nice and cool though. So I'm going to take this chance to get back on the box, get the inside couple of coats on them, and yeah, we'll go from there. So that's it. I guess I got to wipe it down. There's a lot of pollen and crap on it, so I'll have to wipe it down with wax and grease remover first and scuff it up and get after it. So there you go. Okay, so the makers of the epoxy primer say you don't have to do anything, just you can put the putty right on it. I like to scuff it anyway, just a little bit of insurance, give it something to bite onto, you know? I think you can see how rough this thing is with all the high spots. And there's the wax and grease remover. Okay, ready to mix up a batch of body filler. I'll be right back. Alright, so unlike the outside of the box, the whole side's got to be done. You know, the other side, the fender hides most of it. So there's actually more work on the inside than the outside. Man, I tell you, this is going to take a lot. That didn't go very far. I'm just going to keep on trucking and keep on going. I'll come back when this side is covered with one coat. Okay, so because it's such a big flat area and it's probably going to take half a dozen thin coats, I'm going to use my DA sander. It's dual action, means it spins and it vibrates at the same time, and it'll make pretty quick work of this. I don't think I've ever shown you using this before. When I get, you know, a big area like this, it's going to take a lot of coats and it's that rough. Yeah, the first 3-4 coats I handle with this machine, it just saves me a ton of time. So, and I'm going to wear a mask because it kicks up the dust, man. Now, a couple things to remember when you're using this. Keep it flat. You know, don't gouge on the edges. Keep it flat. Keep it moving, for sure. Don't stay in one spot too long because it sands through this stuff pretty quick. And yeah, just let the machine do the work. There's some good weight to this machine, so you don't have to push down on it. Just let the machine do its thing. I don't think my compressor is on. That's better. Okay, so the goal here is to knock down all the little ridges and stuff like that, any chunks. But when you're getting down, so you're down to metal here, right? These are little high spots. Once these show up in your bare metal, you move on, because you can't go any lower than that. You're going to want to build up the low spots up to this point here. So I'm going to go ahead and blow this off, mix up some more body filler, and give her another shot. But you see how quick it works with the machine. With a block by hand, you know, I'd be here for an hour and a half sanding that. So yeah, big time saver. All right, so I'm probably going to have to hit this at least one more time, the same way I have been. This is the third time here now. Once I get to that point, then it's just going to be, you know, hitting a couple of the low spots, like a, you know, you can tell that's a low spot here because it's dark. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to give it another full skim like I just did 3 times, and we'll see how it sands out. And if it's close enough, then it's just, you know, hitting the little spots like I said. I like to clean out my bolt holes with a file as I go. Once they're plugged up solid, it's a pain in the ass to clean them up. You end up blowing out a chunk like I did on that one over there. So anyhow, yeah, you know, this is I started fairly early on this morning, and this is gonna take me the better part of a day. I'll be on this probably till dark. So a full day for one side of one side. So, you know, you're looking at probably a week or so to do the whole box. So you got to have patience and just go at it, but it is time consuming stuff. Is it worth it? Well, you know, what's a new box go for? I think one side is like $1,400 to get it here. So, you know, you're looking at probably $4,000 by the time you're said and done. So yeah, I think it's worth it. Anyway, that's where I'm at. So I'm just going to keep on going. I'm not going to show it. I mean, I've just showed you 3 times over what I've been doing, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Then I get to do it all over again on the other side. Ever nice. I hate sanding. So I've got the truck all covered up, and the reason for that is I've got a tailgate to paint for a chum of mine once I'm done sanding on the box. So after dark, I'm going to be working on this thing. Look at this little rig. Huh? Genius. So I just, a couple of pieces of rebar ran through, tied it up together over here. A couple of 6x6s on my sawhorses, screwed down. And yeah, because I want to be able to paint all the way around the whole tailgate in one shot. So it had to be suspended in the air. Thought that was a pretty cool way of doing it. Anyway, I'm not going to show it painting it because it's an '05 and we don't show that stuff. You just got to keep the cash flow going though, you know, if you know what I mean. So it's a little cash side job here, and I need one of these every once in a while just to keep on rolling. So there you go. All right, so I just gave it another coat, and I'm gonna wrap this up while it's drying. Yeah, tedious stuff and boring and whatever, and you just, you know, repeat and repeat, right? Just keep on going after it, and eventually it's done. So that's it's coming up in almost supper time. After supper, on top of everything else I've got to do, I got to go look at a truck. It's only a few miles from here. It's a '67 Chevy short box, step side, small block, turbo 350, whatever. It's supposed to have disc brakes on the front and chassis all done and painted. Apparently the cab is painted and front clip. The box is tough, so it needs some work, and rear fenders as well. So the guy is moving back to British Columbia or Alberta or something, and he doesn't want to drag it all the way across the country, so he's letting it go for a decent price. I just don't know if I want to get into another project, man. They're coming out of my ass, you know. Where am I going to put all this shit? But anyway, you know, you got to go look, right? So yeah, I'll be doing that, and I'll work on the box side until it gets too dark to see, and then I'm going to spray the tailgate. So yeah, I got a full night ahead of me, and it is what it is, man. You know, you gotta work to pay the bills, right? That's how it goes. I'm not asking for anything for nothing, so you know, whatever I have or want, I've got to pay for, and that's it. That's just the way it is. So you got to earn money to spend money. So anyway, that's how it goes. New subscribers, thank you very much. I do appreciate it, and please subscribe. You know, like I say, you know, more than half of my viewers are non-subscribers, so it'd be nice if a few of them would subscribe. I just want to keep the channel going, and you know, keep it rocking and growing. So so we, you know, the bigger the channel gets, the more things I'll be able to do. There's, you know, maybe some t-shirts or something, I don't know, but whatever. But I don't even know what the acceptable amount of subscriptions is to start doing that stuff. But you know, I'd like to work towards that goal and get things humming. So yeah, please subscribe, and tell your buddies, tell your chums. Don't be afraid to leave comments down below. I like the comments, and I do read and try to respond to all of them. And yeah, if you're not doing anything else, get out in the garage and build something, man. Later, guys.